And pop this out. Whoops, I didn't even look and see if it showed up. Hopefully it shows up on the stream. I don't know. It works on all three other platforms, so it should be okay, I think. Mm-hmm. Yes. Okay. You know, I'm gonna redo the one on YouTube just to make sure, since I didn't pay attention. It does show. Okay. Okay. I do not have GOG open, so I don't risk opening the unpatched version. Okay, there we go. My apologies, I'm having a little late night dessert. I almost never have dessert, so we're gonna do it tonight. I wouldn't think other vampires having ghouls. I wouldn't think having one myself is probably a bad thing.
I'm so glad you're back. I've been waiting here just like you asked. Your place is, nice.
Because she's smitten because she's a ghoul. That's funny. My place is a hole in the wall. You can say it. It's fine.
Is there something I can do for you? Anything. Just ask.
Mm.
Oh. Are you married? Is that why you don't want me around? What? You're joking, right? That's like slang for something like catcher or some fetish term, right? Not like a blah, blah, vampire, right? No. No, there's no such thing. You're... This isn't funny anymore.
Mm. So the third one's mocking her. The second one is basically saying, like, "Do you want me to love somebody else?" And so she's like, "No, no, 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 no." And so I don't know. Hmm. Out about two. Um,
You will. I do love you so much, whatever you are. I don't care. I just want to be with you.
Ran now, I'd have to kill you. You
What can I do to show my appreciation?
know. I don't want to be the type of vampire that's gonna take advantage of her, really, right? I mean, apparently I kind of screwed her over by saving her life, so I don't know, but um, I don't need blood, so I don't need to take any blood from her. I have money. I don't need money from her. Let's do this.
Me? I am not so special, you know? I go to college. I'm majoring in fashion design. I think I'm pretty creative. I just started school a year late because my parents died. Car crash. I didn't really have anyone special in my life until you came along.
Aw. I guess. I guess four. I don't need to change her appearance. I think this is the thing. I don't want to change who she is and stuff. Just because she happens to be bound to me because I saved her life doesn't mean I want her totally different and stuff, right? So I don't think. Okay. She's gonna be like permanent accessory in my apartment or something now. I have such a hole in the wall. Sorry, my place is no better there, Heather. You gotta got the poor vampire master. Okay, do that for now. I think at this point, my basically my shake took long enough to get here. Bad traffic, I guess, or something. It's pretty much liquid, so I'll just drink it now. Hmm. Still don't know where the Lucky Star Motel is. Outskirts of town. Okay, so I guess that's. All right, let's. Let's see. Go to. I think the taxis are on the asylum side. I can't remember for sure, but I think so. Yeah, here we go.
Where to?
Outskirts of town. Grout's mansion, I guess. Grout? Is it Grout? I think it's Grout. It might be Groot. I don't know. Me Groot, right? What is it? Does it say me Groot or I Groot? Me Groot, I think. Anyway, I don't remember anymore. It's been forever since I saw Avengers.
You. What are you doing here? No. You should get out of here. This place is bad news. Pardon me.
He just leaves me with that, and then I'm supposed to. Okay, then. I mean, I suppose it does make sense that if Grout is missing, the place is bad news makes sense. Also, he's Malkavian, so who knows what random stuff he's cooked up, if anything. But yeah, he looked. So I only did it for a screenshot for the thumbnail, so I don't know anything about him. But the appearance of him in the thumbnail makes him look like he's a friggin' magician or something. Is he left over from the what were they called? The premiere? Is he left from there, maybe? Oh, a rat I could potentially feed on, but yeah, okay. Let me save this. Save it here. Yep. I'm just gonna do an 11. Am I attacking them? I guess? I don't know. He doesn't give me an option to talk. Already have the knife, yep. That's not a knife, that's a knife. Okay. Interesting. So they're a bunch of mad people because Malkavian made the ghouls or something? Or is this like a Malkavian, not stronghold, but whatever, like a place where Malkavians tend to gather? I don't know. We'll find out if they see me. This wandering one sees me. Does not. Oh, crap. Can I hide back here? Maybe. Okay. Oh. Okay. Let's just wait. Like the second he starts heading the other way is when I need to go. Oh, no. Okay, I guess we have to... I mean, the battle's over, right? Or did somebody hear me? No, okay. As I say, the battle's over, so why still music going? I guess the music takes a bit to fade out, though. Didn't drop anything, though. Knife, knife. Don't need either of those. Yeah, this is the screenshot I saw. So it's not like it would have taken me very long to find out what he looks like, I guess. Anyway, yeah, it looks like he's like mage, like Tremere formerly or something. I don't know. Thought. Okay. So it's this way. It has, before going through doors, it has more that I had not seen before. I guess because I don't know how, if I'm going to run into something really tough and then die, I don't want to like redo and redo and redo and redo, so we'll do that. Oh. What on earth? So just turning the light on and off and on and off and on and off, I guess? Interesting. That is giving blood to light stuff or something. I don't know what the crap that does. Sounds like it might be bad news, though. What is this? Perception at once shapes the minds and rules over time. Time, however, erodes human perception, and then it in turn warps the mind. The mind is capricious, having various effects on perception. Time and the mind itself, with harmony, progress is made. And that thing with the blood in the middle has an hourglass dealing with time, so interesting. I don't know if I actually want to do anything with that. At least not right now. Might be necessary to go there. But there are at least a couple of other rooms. There's one on the side of the hall here. And there's one way down at the end of the other hall as well, right? So, let's see if I can get into... Here, just in case I waste... Well, I can waste. It's fine. Doesn't matter. Let me try it actually just straight first. No. And it's not saying that I'm too low of a level, so I don't think I can even pick that. That's what it seems like to me. Picking that's not even an option. Apparently I'm never supposed to get into that door. So that's a thing too. Already have a knife. Yeah, that other guy killed over there. That is a really cool portrait though. I like that. Even though it, you know, does not bode well for running into Grout, but this is another. Right, I already got the knife. Is it here? Yeah, anyway. Those being on is not awesome. I also cannot even try to pick these locks. Well, wait, so why is the other one red if... Maybe I can? Because these don't turn red. But it basically says you can't pick the lock. Like, automatically. So I wonder if the other one being red just means I'm too low. Let me try it on the other one and see if I even get a chance to try. I mean, let me, you know, hit E on that and see if it even lets me try. Because I didn't actually click anything. I thought because it was red, I figured, well, no. Nope. I guess I have to do the blood thing that he was doing then, because it's not looking like I have any other options. Maybe. There's not, I wouldn't guess there's vents or anything here. Well, what happens if I actually go in here? Can I go here and just like take an elevator or stairs up or something? Yeah, there's a ladder. What happens if I just do this? Oh, but this didn't open. So I wonder if the lights turning on opens that door as well. Oh, there we go.
Another unfortunate casualty to tide of time, insane asylums. I lament their loss not only as brokerage houses for the breadth and depth of human psychoses, but also I shall mourn the disappearance of that peculiar environment present only in an insane asylum. That palpable atmosphere of blistered brains and churning bowels, the odoriferous melange of freely flowing bodily humors, that gently rolling cacophony of distant sobs and screams, the muttered cursing at perceived enemies, and the blissful gurgling of the lobotomized, like a newborn babe discovering the sky. I shall still find test subjects as surely as I find bloody sustenance in the night, but this climate, I fear, may never be replicated.
That is I. This is hourglass. And this is... Okay. What did this say again? So perception, mind, and time. Mind, time. Let's do perception first, maybe. No. Okay. Time. that opened and got a dude wandering. Oh, he's got more. I didn't realize he had tapes. Just the two? I think just the two. Let's do this one too.
It is quite peculiar, the happenings I've been made to witness for my supernatural longevity. I am thinking of one unfortunate phenomenon in particular, of unique interest to my station, both as a professional and as a sufferer of this vampiric condition. It seems the stream of time has begun to erode the moorings of my chosen course of study, for the methodologies that gave birth to psychology are slowly disappearing. I find myself in an era that overlooks the physical component of psychological pathology time and again in favor of the sophistic practices of Freud. Phrenology, dactopintilism, and the rest of the old guard has fallen by the wayside, its champions all silenced in death, with my unique exception. Would that I could make my voice heard again, although it may be suspicious should I return to popular medical discourse 50 years after my apparent death. No, better that I continue my studies into the psychoses in secret. One day, may I hold up my own cure as validation of the methods. I am confident no cure for my condition or that of my beloved wife lies within our figurative minds, waiting to be unlocked by the correct combination of memories recovered from our childhoods. And I'm most certain it has nothing to do with the relationship between myself, my parents, and my genitals. Sorry, Sigmund, but I choose to stay my course. In time, too, may your star fade and disappear.
Nice. Okay, give me just 1 second here. I just want to make sure. Oh, I apparently did not put out my... I don't know why I'm constantly forgetting to put out the notification. At least I remember before we were too far along. Okay. Okay. My mistake. I don't know why that happens to me. I guess I get distracted with too many other things going on. Anyway. Okay. Still can't get up above, but that door that opened, or that set of doors that opened, that might be the way to get up. Hard to say. But they did a really good job in this one of introducing this kind of horror atmosphere. Right? Like the ghost hotel. The sarcophagus wasn't actually horror per se as far as what we experienced, but still. And then, there's whatever else as well. Let's see if... Okay, he did the turn again. Okay, so just wait for him to wander over here and then wander away, and then I take these guys out. Interesting. The wandering's not consistent either. Nope. Ah. Ah. Crap. Well, damn. Trying to stealth kill that one did not work at all, and now I'm super wounded too. That's not great. I had to sneak up on one and drain him, I think. That goes up and runs into the roof. Okay. That's not... That's totally normal. Nothing odd about that whatsoever, so... Not getting in there. Okay. I mean, I heal over time, so I guess I don't need a drain one, because that would be blood. I'm not down blood. I ran into that one instead of stealth killing. The symbol disappeared, so I thought I needed to go over, and turns out I was running into him, her, it, them, whatever the frick. Anyway, I guess we'll just wait for me to regen a little bit here. That's another lock. Okay. So I guess it's this one we need to do. Also, no. Oh, am I pulling more? There's another one of these. Ah, that goes down instead. I see. Wait, down or up? Up. That opened the end of where the stairs meet the ceiling. Okay. I thought it looked like a trapdoor, but it was showing me it opening from the other perspective. One. See if I can do it better this time. Okay, and some corpse they were standing over as well. So that's a thing apparently. Wonder why they got like all locked up or whatever after munching on the corpse. That's a little strange. You're just gonna go back and forth in front of this? So that's going on here. He does wait on that side for quite a while if he maintains his patrol pattern. I don't know if he will though. Okay, if I'm out here or like this. he's there. I don't know what's on the other side. A ramp down. Probably not much. Since I'm hidden and mostly silent here, I think, I mean, unless he comes down the hall, and then of course I'll just have to fight him. But otherwise, I'm going to try to wait for him to stop pretty much right where I am, and then stealth kill him. We'll see. Let's do that for a bit. I don't know if he comes this way. But it does show that I'm invisible. I mean, below the 47, so I don't know, maybe. We'll see, I guess. Back up a little bit. He went all the way down there, didn't he? Okay. It's not like I'm right here or anything, dude, but sure. Nope. Okay. So really, on his own, not much of a threat. It's pretty much just when he had the other three of the other types of guys with knives and everything. Is like, what the frick?
Often I reflect with great regret on the missed opportunity that was my infector. Had I been conscious after the attack, I could have stopped the orderlies from locking her in the roaming pen. What I would give for just one interview, a few simple questions of the plague-ridden woman who met her end that dawn. Of course, there is no guarantee she would have been any more helpful than my current crop of test subjects, mewling wretches. Few could be called enthusiastic. Given the nature of the tests, I cannot expect the same fervor from all, but a modicum of cooperation would be appreciated. Animals. The one called John went so far as to gnaw off his arm and escape into the floorboards like some feral rodent. I still hear him scurrying about at night. He must be making an atrocious mess.
Jeez, there's a dude just chilling on the couch there? What the frick? Anybody around the corner? Maybe around back in there. No, does not look like it. Okay. Dead? Apparently he's dead. Yeah. Okay. I don't know how he died. But or before I got here, he was already gone. Is that his wife? Probably not the lady that turned him, right?
My studies proceed at a languid pace. I'm mired in a foul ennui as my wife's illness advances. My subjects grow restless without proper supervision, but I cannot pull myself back from this black depression. How many nights I've wasted now, gazing from the tower walk, pondering frailty of existence.
It's been a bit since I saved. Let me save. Yep. Up, 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 up. Nice. Graphics making it look like there's traffic. I mean, trying to. It's obviously, you know, 2003 or whatever graphics, so not super advanced on that in that regard, but still not bad. Not too shabby. Ah, and then we're down again, the other side. I'm guessing we're not going to find somebody dead on the other stair, the base of the other stairs. Nobody in this room. So you... Anybody else or just you? Just you. I did get it. Even though I was super noisy, I did get it anyway. Okay. Okay, since I did nothing basically on the walk up there except come down and take out that one guy, I will stay here so I don't have to redo the walk if I die. Nothing here. Let's see. Probably can just go behind that table, but let's see where this guy goes. If the doors don't keep shutting on me, that is. I really wish the doors would not just auto close after X time. Starts to get a little annoying. Let's see if I can do this one better than the last time. He does not seem to stop ever, though, huh? That wandering you just constantly walking. Boy. So what is my play here? I guess if I can maybe get on the ramp there, and then when he comes down this way far enough, I try to sneak over and take out that one. And then if I can slip back, geez, I don't know. That's rough. I don't know if that's even possible, to be honest. Let's see. Very visible here, though. There, now I'm quiet. And hidden both. Jeez, what the crap, dude? Let's see. If I'm here. Okay, I'm hidden. And only when he gets close will it be, like, obviously sound threat as he gets. I have a couple of ideas on what to do. I just don't know. We'll see, I guess, if one of them makes sense or not. And then turns back around. Yeah. See, that would be the time to go. When he comes down and comes over and wanders to that one, that would be the time to come out and take the other one, the one in the corner here, out, I think. Okay, so here's... he goes, and now he wanders over there. They're now all dead. It did not work. I was not basically I think the floor, because it's tile, like echoed too much, and so everybody heard me. Like every single every single ghoul or vampire, whichever. I think they're ghouls probably. Heard me. Well, that's okay. Okay, so this room's empty now. Well, let's start with the close ramp and see if there's anything this way. Red lights instead of green lights. That's interesting. The other side, I'm guessing, is a mirror of this, but obviously I don't know. Okay, let's... this closed door? No. Okay. So So nothing yet, although I could pull this, right? I'll do all these pull. This one does. What does that do? I don't know. That did something. Is that another, yet another one of these? No, that did not open. So I don't know what. And several others died here as well. Knife, 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 knife. Jeez. What the frick? Okay, and then this just goes. Oh. Well, whatever. That's the same chamber. And then that goes down. Interesting. I probably. Well, I don't know. Probably. I don't know if probably is true. But I might have to go to the other side and pull a similar sconce like I did over there. I don't know. So that door there is locked, and apparently I cannot pick it. It's not, see, it's not even making a clicking noise. I don't know what that means. Does that mean it's glitched? Or does that mean I need... See, normally they would... Then if I do this... Yeah, it's not even letting me. So that's what I thought that meant. I just wanted to check really fast. So yeah, so that's nothing currently. So not on the... We're not going to the chamber over there anyway. And then, did I check this door? I don't think so, because I wanted to start down over in the far end. This might go to that same chamber, maybe. I think it's just the two of them. Do I have... I can up my stealth. Let me see. This will increase my sneaking with 8. And then 3 here. Let's do that. That'll be lockpicking advance as well. Because the other one I was looking at is perception. That's 12, but no. I think let's do this. Let's do this. And stealth as well. So now my sneaking is 5. Yeah, so it's still not great, but I am stealthier. Yeah. Much more with stealth kills. And there's a mirror. Interesting. So either I rotate a device or something that takes me to that side. I walk through the mirror because it's an illusion, not actually a mirror. Or there's some other sconce or something I need to pull that will improve that for me. That's nothing. Yeah. Doesn't look like that's fake. Ah, these. Interesting. Okay. Let me just, in case I get noticed. I mean, if I get noticed, I get noticed. I'll just fight him, right? But okay. And then I want to listen to the recording over here before moving on.
After decades of solitary study into this affliction, I have learned that it is by no means mine alone. Indeed, the city is home to an entire society of similarly afflicted individuals with whom I've only recently made contact. They are an understandably standoffish sort by and large, but I have been able to confirm with them that the condition is indeed vampirism, which apparently comes in a multitude of strains, each with a spectacular set of symptoms such as invisibility and even a sort of lycanthropy. Through numerous official interactions with the governing body of this secret society, I have concluded that their fundamental understanding of the vampiric condition is woefully lacking and mired in suspicion and pseudo-religious dogma that would make a Turk balk for its strictures. Indeed, they seemed impressed with my studies and the eloquence with which I was able to present them. Apparently, the typical sufferer of my particular strain of vampirism is far from the vanguard of the King's English. So impressed were they that they even offered me an office in their government, a rather high office by the sound of things. I believe I shall accept. If nothing else, it should provide a lofty vantage point from which to observe the breadth and epidemiology of the affliction so that I may move more expeditiously toward a cure.
Okay. Or no. Here. Oh. We got Speedy McSpeederson there. Interesting. He just runs and runs. Doesn't even... Alright, I'll just fight you. So nobody on this side of the door. So now that'll... Whoops, if I can not run into it when I... Let me do it this way, maybe. There we go. Nothing there. Oh, I have, by the way, I completely forgot. I have these, right? Oh yeah, I needed research higher at 5. Damn, that's why. Beneath your abilities. Oh, okay. What is my research? That's what I was going to do. 5. Intelligence going up to 8. Or, what else affects research? Investigation? 3. No, that's not research. Research is scholarship? There we go. Now it cost me 6. So 6 or 8, depending. Okay.
I have accepted the role of Primogen for Clan Malkavian, the dreadfully winsome label applied to the particular strain of vampirism I suffer, so named for some supposed vampire father figure of old. More poppycock grown from a backward culture that seems interminably drawn to children's tales and the fiction of Victorian romance, when it should concern itself with the science behind their suffering. No matter, for I have taken this office for no greater reason than to advance my research. I must make mention, however, that even among my would-be peers in this governing body of vampires, the level of paranoia and superstition is frightening. Their intelligence is not the question, no, indeed. As they courted me for this appointment, I had to suspect that their overtures were hand-tailored to what must be my obvious infatuation with reason, for the devil would do well to have such honey-tongued tempters. Even so, I could not help but notice the dressing of language these vampire leaders chose for their siren song. Whether it is born of habit, from addressing their unwashed, ill-educated subjects, or from their own deep-seated beliefs, their linguistic flourishes belie a faith in superstition over the providence of empirical reason that must be an all-pervasive theme in this society of darkest night. Damn it all, now I'm doing it too.
He's like, why? Why did you make this? Why did you make me like this? Something here probably opens up, I guess, when you pull in a specific order. And that's where I came from. I opened that hatch so I can just go down later. But okay, let's see what the new riddle is. Chaos, like the mind, can be understood only through the scientific process. Order, however, is only as good as the perception thereof. Time is the key that links the two and bears witness their ebb and flow. Time and perception. Time is the key that links the two. Perception and order. So the perception. Whoops. I keep doing that. I know it's not what I mean, but that's fine, I guess. Perception and order. Okay, what is this one? That is probably order. Let's see, what's this? Key. That actually might be perception, different angles of perspective. But then order and time. I guess that's probably time. So, order, perception. I see. So, no. Okay, so what I want is that, this. I do not want them all lit. Oh, there we go. And then the key afterward. Oh, is it down below that? Oh, it's down below that opened? Is that what it was? Hang on. Yeah, down below is what opened up. Okay. Nope. All right, well, at least I didn't take damage. So that's good. Oh, this might be a boss battle or something. Feels like it might be one coming up. Let me do this just in case. Okay. Nothing to the side that way. Oh, what fun. What opens up? Is it even anything in here? No, I don't think it's anything in here. Okay, if I am careful not to hit the electricity, maybe I'll be okay. I don't know how this works. Well, I saved before I came in, so I guess we'll find out. But honestly, I'd expect the sparking or the electricity to arc and hit me, but maybe not. Tarl Fang? Okay. Let's see. So we did that one. Oh, there's this one as well. Okay. Do this without getting hit. And this last one. Maybe not. Oh, I still have this other side though too, yeah. Or did I? Hang on. Nope, I came and I did that one, or that one, and I think that one. Then I did these two. I did that one, yeah. I don't know how I'm supposed to do that. Hang on, let me... If I turn this back, is that... No. So... What if I do this one again? And then I open this one instead. Well, I don't know. Close, close, close. This is open. Maybe I close this one? Move, move, move. Stupid corpse, move. Close. 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 Either that or I turn them all to open, maybe. I don't know which one I'm supposed to do, if either. Let's turn them all to open again, I guess. Open, open. Open. Whoops. Gosh, the stupid freaking vampire body corpse right there is annoying. Anyway. Open. There we go. I think. Okay, if this kills me, like it turned invisible instead of actually going away, then at least I can reload. Open a new set of doors on one of the rooms where I have the tiles. I don't know what room though, but maybe it's a maybe this tunnel comes out into that room too. I don't know. Okay, so we now come from the inside of that. Don't expect anybody showed up in here, but just in case. Seems okay. Okay, so I'm trying to remember. I wonder if it's the left side. It might be one of these too. It's hard to say. So not there. Okay. Oh, right. That's back to here. I see. And then the other option from here was this door or else upstairs. This one opened up, I think. Okay, hang on. So I don't know if this is going to take me outside. I don't want to go outside. Probably won't reset what I did, but just in case. Ah, this is a new level, I think. Okay, I'm going to use the bathroom. I'll be right back. Give me a minute here. I'm going to get myself something to drink, too. One second. Did I save it? I think so. Maybe not. I don't know. We'll do this just to make sure. So nobody in this current room. We have a wandering guy, a dead, and at least a couple of alive ones in there. 3. There's one there too. So there's that. We have on this side. Looks like we have nothing currently. Possibly be able to get into there, maybe, depending. Nothing here. Maybe padlock. That's obviously not opening. Neither is this. So whatever was beyond there, either there's another way to get to it, or he never wants people to see what's on the other side. Okay. Nothing on this tome either. Nope, must be like a medical tome or something. I thought it might be notes he had or something to give even more explanation, but maybe not. Malkavian disappearing makes me, I think the Malkavian maybe went off the deep end a bit. Okay, I don't see anything in that room. Now the guys over here, I guess we can just fight these guys, maybe. See what this guy does. I mean, as far as your patrol, did you go all the way over or something? You do go quite a ways over, yeah. Yeah, you're over there for a while. I should be able to take out the close guy and sneak back without him noticing, I think. And I guess we'll find out. And I don't even know if there's anything to do in this room, but, it's a room. Explore it and see. There might be an item or something in here, right? I don't know. Hard to say. Okay, so he's going to come through here, and then he's going to do his long trip over to the other side, I think. Back over here. That was the quick and very easy one to do. Do this. He's a turn back around. Come back around here and then head down again, and I'll take out this far corner. The close side, of course. The far corner of it, yeah. Now the question is, how am I going to get over there? Because he turns, and then he turns really quickly back to that, to look in that direction. So I don't know what I would do to sneak. Maybe I can hide behind that table there? Let me see. I haven't done anything amazing. I don't need to save, like, anything really hard. I can just wait it out again if I need to for the other guys. Oh, I could probably hide behind that right there. Probably. I'm guessing he doesn't really pay attention to that. Let me see, how close does he come to it even? I don't think he even comes very close to it at all. I'm pretty sure I can do that and it's fine. So when he goes back down again, I'll just sneak into that, sneak onto the close side of that cabinet or whatever. I said I'm pretty sure I can just go like here. If not, then not, but he turns, but he turns at an angle. I don't think he's going to see me. Yeah. Okay. And then I should be able to go back behind this, I think. Oh, and there's another here. Anyway. Well, he's noticed something, so he's now kind of on the hunt a little bit. Because I took out that last one. There's another one over next to him there that I didn't realize was there. So let's see how long he starts searching and stuff. And he just goes back to his normal running. Got him. Got him. Okay, we already got knives, so I don't need any of those. I don't think there's anybody wandering outside, but just in case. Knife. Blah, 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 blah. All this is just crap, I think. I don't think any of this is useful at all. The machines and tables and furniture, whatever kind of stuff. I don't think any of that's useful. So just this thing over here, whatever this is. What is this? Laboratory refrigerator key. Ah. Okay. So we needed this for sure anyway. Whatever other stuff. It looks like we needed this for sure because we need the refrigerator or entrance into the refrigerator. So it's not just something I can't unlock. It's actually something it looks like I need to get into. Okay, let me... Who knows what's in the refrigerator? Okay, let's... Oh, blood bags, nice. Elder Vitae. Oh, I got some of the good stuff, man. Nice. I didn't need to go in here, but holy crap, dude. Now I have 7 blood bags plus the Elder Vitae? Something like that. Yeah, 7, and then 2 of the Elder Vitae. Oh, did I get another one earlier? I don't remember where I got it. Oh, that's fine, though. Yeah, that's cool. Alright, well. So it wasn't important for moving on, but it was a useful, absolutely a useful find, of course. Alright. So far, not that I'm anxious for a confrontation with a boss or something, but so far, all we've found are those little peon guys. Which, yes, they can, you know, if your stealth isn't good enough or whatever, they can notice you, but they're not really that tough. I mean, I took 4 on 1, right? And I was still okay pretty much. I guess the way to do it would be what, this? Come out a little bit. And then forward quietly. Nope, did not mean to attack. Fortunately, that did not provoke anybody. Are these, which ones had patience? Do I want to open any of these? Get a werewolf or something. I cannot handle a werewolf for sure, so I guess we'll see. Strobe effect. I apologize if anybody is on the stream and has a problem with that. Let's not look at that anymore. Just remains of people that once, or people or things, could be vampires or something too, that once upon a time had been in here. And there's this, and there's this. I think we're probably going to the double doors. Let's see what this side door is. I might need blood buff, maybe. 12 gauge tube feed for the M37. Is that what I have? I don't remember. 38 ammo. More. Looks like it. Whoops. Yep, that's it. So that was useful. Not where we're going, but useful. Definitely glad I went in there. Save it again. I keep saving because I keep worrying that we're gonna have a boss fight, and I don't want to like redo a whole level or something before we get to a friggin' boss fight or something. How am I gonna do that? Don't know, because I don't know where I can stay in the shadows. He stops right there. I'm here. Well, see if I can do this. Let's take this one out first. Now let's check some of these doors from this first part of the hall. There's one of those guys in there, huh? Looks like we're gonna start populating them, so I'm gonna one more time. All right. Ah. Just forget trying to be stealthy, just. Okay. Stuck on the corpse that's on the ground. Alright. And nobody in here has anything. You were just a random enemy to fight. About this one. Has just a half a corpse. Okay. Oops, so nothing I want. There's only one on that side, yep. Okay, so here on the right. Oh, has you. Does that have more than you? I don't know. I feel like no. Given how badly these peons, though, I mean, it was 4 of them for true, but still, how quickly they drop my health. If I have a boss fight, I'm gonna try to use all the range stuff I can before anything else. Nothing. Okay. There is what looked like this. Yeah, as I say, like a secret passage. Where does this go? Oh. Interesting. And this looks down on all the rooms, of course. And it would let people know down below that I'm walking here, of course, because it's super noisy. But, I mean, the clack of my heels or something on the tiles is not going to be a quiet thing, right? But, and this just comes out another side, another secret door. Oh, way out here that I didn't even notice. Huh. Well, okay. Guess we just can go through here again since I've already gone through here. Instead of going all the way around, just go over here this way. Okay. Here, I will feed on you. Gross, but, you know, whatever. Actually, I don't know if you can really do that in this one as much as in the other one. Probably. I know you can do it while you're in battle and stuff, but anyway, used to be able to grab guys from stealth from behind and feed on them. Where's... Oh, you ran. I don't like your friends getting eaten, huh? It's understandable. Okay, so I'm at max again. Blood. Huh. I wonder if that means I'm supposed to jump up, like on here, and then maybe on this. Jump onto this. Okay, there we go. Nope. Walk over this way carefully. See. And how do I do that? I'm trying to see if he has any friends. Am I still in crouch? I am. Let me back up some and see. Okay, so when he's on the far side, I'm gonna onto this. he comes across there. What if I can F beat him? Feed attempt failed. So I did try. But no. Morphine.
The voices have increased in frequency and direction of late. They have begun to stay with me long after conversation has ceased and are serving as quite a distraction. I fear others are beginning to notice my preoccupation at the vampire gatherings. I am thinking again of the particular vampire of whom I spoke previously, who I dare not name for my growing fear. If the voices are to be believed, then my caution is warranted, for they speak of his blackest crimes, both past and future. More than once, I have seen the suspicion in his eyes and heard the distrust in his voice when speaking with me. The fear must register on my face, as it is all I can do in these moments to keep from crying out in chorus with the voices.
Yeah. That's unfortunate that he became Malkavian too, because he sounds like he was a very intelligent man before becoming a vampire. So once he was turned and started the slow decay of his mind over time, that's really unfortunate. But it does make sense that it might happen. I mean, I don't know. I don't remember how that works. I think it's just whoever sires you, right, is the one whose like clan you inherit, I think. So since he had been embraced by what sounds, I mean, somebody in a mental institution, so probably was embraced by a Malkavian and so became a Malkavian. Okay, that goes upstairs. Let's not do that yet, because I think there's this as well, right? What is this? Oh, nope, that's just looking down on where I had come from. And then I came through and then out that. I think that's just, okay. So that's not another way to go. I don't see anything else in here. No sconces to pull or anything. Okay, so I guess we are going this way. He may only have used the sconces specifically for the puzzles. He might not have more sconces later. I don't know. Nothing that way. Another recording over here.
I am no longer safe. I know it. The voices have proven themselves authentic, and I have withdrawn from the Vampire Society entirely. My absence will no doubt draw attention, but I could no longer hold my fragile composure around the ravenous eyes of my vampire peers, especially not around him. The voices compelled me to make what I fear is a Faustian bargain, but I had to, for their demands are constant and merciless. I have secluded myself within the mansion. I know he will strike out at me. He will go to any length to achieve his ambitions, and he knows it, I know. I have taken precautions to protect my beloved wife. The cure will have to wait until our immediate safety is guaranteed. The mansion was constructed with security in mind, but at that time I was not privy to the full range of vampire capabilities. The voices echo in the twisted corridors of my psyche, dark whisperings of a macabre and formless menace, the approach of which portends an end to all of this.
Faustian bargain does not bode well. So what devil basically did he sign his soul away for? That's not great. Oh. I wonder if that's him. No, that's his wife, I think. Unless she's also a split personality something. But I wouldn't think so. I think that might be his wife. And a rose. By any other name is still a rose. Okay, I think this might be a boss fight. This sounds like it might be a boss fight. I know I just saved it, but whatever. Okay. There she is. It's weird that I can't see it from all the angles. Only from like here. But okay. Is that Grout? Did somebody get to him and finally stake him?
Grout is dead? VtM could not be by my hand. No matter. Soon your self-made kings and false prophets and all who bear the mark of the beast will be washed from the earth for the coming of the Lord.
Okay, Arnold. Hey, Silwa, welcome. So apparently I'm now going to be fighting Arnold Schwarzenegger right after discovering Grout's corpse staked twice, looks like. Like there's a stake down by his foot, then one over where his heart was. With what looks like his wife contained in something before that. That's weird, but I feel bad for Grout because Grout sounded like a really intelligent psychologist. And, well, now he's Malkavian, so we know how that goes, unfortunately. Hopefully you've not been on too long. I was going to see if I could see a timestamp on your thing, Silwell, but I can't. Not really. Anyway, hopefully you've not been hanging out for a really long time and I've just not answered.
As you burn, tell them it was Grünfeld Bach who sent your damned soul to that lake of fire. All agents of Satan shall return to whence they came. Let this righteous display serve as a promise to all
I see. So I'm supposed to get out of here without burning to death. Yeah, like, is this... If I go there and kill him, the other side might not be in fire, right? If I go... Ah, nope. Thought I did. Hang on. Okay. Nope. Thought I did this. Slowly heal over time. Whoop. That's on fire too. Yeah. What the frick? Whoops, what? Why did I spin? Need to get out of here. Oh, more fire. Okay. There's a reason I saved. Damn. Okay. Yeah, this. So strange. Anyway. Don't really, it's a little bit graphically glitchy, right? You don't really see her face very well. It kind of flashes when I get a different angles. Not sure why, but whatever. Okay. Okay, I did this before. Pretty sure. I don't know why we're now... Yeah, that stake at in his foot as well, or something. I don't know what that is. Maybe he shot a stake and it missed. Oh, it's his leg is chained, and then he staked his hands also. What is he trying to say, that this is Jesus or something? I don't understand why he would. Yeah, I gotta go this way. Okay.
Soon your self-made kings and false prophets and all who bear the mark of the beast will be washed from the earth for the coming of the Lord. As you burn, tell them it was Grünfeldbach who sent your damned soul to that lake of fire. All agents of Satan shall return to whence they came. Let this righteous display serve as a promise to all who serve the arch-feeble Lacroix. I'm coming for you, Lacroix. By the power of the Lord, I will grant your sword.
What? Ah, I mean to use specs. Damn it. Force a habit from like every game except this one, using the right click for that, and this one decides not to. Actually, it'd be better if I use this. Large snow globe supposed to spin by and open the door to Grout's bedroom. Oh. Okay, so even with the patch, that's apparently still glitchy. I guess. Okay. Let's hopefully not get too burned going here. Don't go down. Ah! Ah! Damn it. I'm all kinds of on fire. Those guys leaping. See, I basically, except for a couple of, or a few cases where like it was like a closed room or something, so there wasn't much, and so I just did a claw really fast. Most of those guys I took care of by stealth snapping their necks. So I actually didn't see them do their really fast leap forward and then... I don't know if I'll be able to heal this or if this is going to ignite. And then I'm going to have to leave out of here. I don't know. Find out. So now I just have frenzy damage that has to go away. I don't think I have enough experience. I spent it on stealth earlier, but let me see. 3? Soak bashing. Armed melee. Charisma, persuasion, seduction, wits. Yeah, I don't think... Dodge, brawl. That's unarmed combat. That's not what I want. Dodge, firearms, but that's 6, so I don't have enough for that. Fighting close melee, yeah. Security, stealth, computer science, investigation. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think I have a soak. Humanity gains are doubled and losses are doubled. Cheaper experience cost to raise humanity. Oh, right, if you're going to use experience to do it instead. Yeah. Anyway. Yeah, so I don't have... What does this one do? Decreases your chance to frenzy. Yeah, see, this helps. So I won't frenzy as easily. That has increased my defense. It's just a wooden stake. And I think everything else is just like weapons and whatever. And outfits. Yeah. So. Okay. I do not remember the way out of here, by the way. So good luck to me on that. Trying to think. I came in through those doors though, didn't I? So maybe that's the way I want to go. I'm pretty sure I came in through these doors. Oh, but that's going out. That's where I just came from, right? No, I came from up there. I came from up there. See, I do think I want to go that way. Well, let me just let me save. Exiting, we'll just call it. And see if I can progress or if I have to wait a little bit longer. Oh. No, I'm definitely not going that way unless I want to take fire damage. Plus, I don't know that actually goes anywhere. I thought I came through there originally. Oh, this door over here, I think on the side maybe. So I could do this. And then just go like this. No. That's all fire, though. That's all fire all the time. Damn. Probably not the way I want to go, but let's see. Yeah. Immediately die. Immediately die going into it. Okay. So that'd be a no. Don't go that way. I think the other way I was going is probably correct. What's over here, though? Can I go this way? And this does ignite once I go past there, I think.
Hey, stop right there.
Ah! Frick. Frick, frick, frick. This will take a while. I wish I had something to physically heal me, right? But I don't. I just have blood. And, like, I have morphine for the pain. Morphine? I wonder if morphine actually lowers my rage. Probably not. I don't know. I guess we'll just sit for a bit again. Because even though I learned, I think at least I learned, that in this game, even though the yellow is the rage, like how much rage you've got or whatever, you also, the kind of the, I don't even know what color it is exactly. It's like a pink with like blue tint to it or something. Anyway, that bottom shade is actually your life. Like what's left of your health. So go, I don't have like a full bar, but a lot of it's frenzy. I'm frenzying that much because I'm almost dead from all the health loss or whatever from fire. Something like that. Yellow is aggravated damage. Yeah. Oh, yeah, yeah. Takes longer to heal. Yeah. It takes forever to heal. In the last game, Vampire the Masquerade Redemption, you actually have first aid kits and stuff you can use. Yeah. I don't know if, yeah, I think that's right. He talked about, I listened to all of the different recordings that I found. I found like 6, 7, 8, something like that of them. I wasn't counting. Yeah, I did Redemption too. Yeah. I actually, so I'm playing this blind. Never played this before. But years ago, back in 1999, when it first came out, I played VtMR. So I already, plus I've also done the pencil and paper game. Some, not a ton, but a bit. So I'm familiar with clans and all of that stuff. Anyway, but my point is just, in the previous game, there were potions you could take, or like healing. So when you were human, there were healing salves, but once you were a vampire, I can't remember now. Was it a discipline you had to heal yourself, or no? I thought there were items. Blood obviously just replenished blood, but I thought there were items you used. I don't remember now. It's been so long. Oh, would you? Okay, well, I don't know. I mean, would you not? if you're trying to get out of a place and you've taken a bunch of damage, you wouldn't lean against the wall while you try to... I mean, I don't know. I think it's fairly realistic that you would stop. Yeah, especially if you were a vampire so you knew you regenerated over time. I think it would make sense that you would rest. I'm not doing, yeah, this is a blind playthrough, my first time, so it's not like I'm doing a challenge run or something where I'm trying to show how awesome at the game I am or whatever. I don't know what I'm doing at all or anything, so I figure, you know. Oh. Well, crapo. Oh, there we go. Get out. And I didn't know how far I had to go to get out either and stuff, but yeah. So, oh, I don't want this out. Hang on. Let's do this. And just not not have a shotgun. I mean, I don't know if the game actually cares when you do that, but I'm not going to be toting a shotgun around LA. That doesn't make sense. Yeah, move away from the fire, of course. Thanks. I do think again, so you said it's cool, and so I'm not really trying to like massive defense of myself or whatever, but I'm just saying in general terms, I do think also there's something to be said about vampires knowing fire is lethal. Like a human, for example, let's say a human we're in a forest fire and they're like trees are falling and burning all around them and stuff. At a certain point, if they want to get out and not have the fire consume them, they'll need to go, right? But there also is something I think to be said about being scared. Like there are people that freeze because they're in a situation that's lethal to them, or where something lethal could happen. So there's something to be said about that too. I mean, you can obviously take that too far too. You could always totally cheat, like super cheat. I wasn't trying to wait to get full health. I was just trying to be healed up enough that I wasn't gonna get one hit and killed or whatever. So anyway, I'll stop talking about it because it makes it sound like I'm really defensive about it or whatever, and I'm not. I really don't care all that much. I just am kind of explaining my perspective, but I'll stop. Yeah, so this, in case you were wondering, so this is my character. So I'm a, let's see, sheet, info. Yeah, let's go sheet, or info. So I'm a Toreador. Okay, and then these are my stats so far. I'm focusing, as you can see, on, well, stealth and range and defense. So perception for range and inspection, of course, too. But perception for range, and then dexterity for stealth and defense. And then I've also added some stuff, like I've added a little bit of firearms. Well, just because it's important in some situations, I've added a little bit of computer, but and then stealth. But because dex increases stealth as well, I'm not as far along on this yet. Anyway, that gives you an idea. Let me see. So, downtown, right? View the charter range of Alistair Grout. Probably tell the prince about his demise. Yeah, Tin Can Bill, I've not been able to find the dude. I should look around and see if I can find him, but I've not been able to find Tin Can Bill anywhere. I went to every homeless person I could find, and none of them even let me interact, let alone had a name, let alone said they were Tin Can Bill. So I don't know where the frick. You're supposed to be across from the bar, but I did go across from the bar. That's not the bar, of course, but I did go across from the bar and still didn't see it. So I'm not sure what is going on with that. This, I think, is where we found the chopped up remains of... Oh, maybe not. I can't remember where we found that. remains of that guy or whatever, but okay.
You enlightened yet, sister?
Oh,
Sorry, sister. Come
I
back
forgot.
to become enlightened.
I forgot. This is that cult thing, whatever. Yeah. Okay. I mean the symbols, but I just thought they were graffiti. I didn't remember that it was that. Anyway, let me look at a map. Where do we have? Here. Okay, so I'm there. Yeah, across from the last round, which is where I was. Let me go back over there and see if we can find it again. So I want to go left and then around to the right. Oh wait, left immediately? Yeah, I guess basically. Yeah, I've had the knife for like ages and ages and ages. I probably should pick up the knives and sell them. One, because I'm not using them ever, and two, I find tons of them here in LA, and then obviously in Grout's mansion. Pretty much all of those little minions had them and stuff. You're not gonna let me go around this way, huh? All right, you guys are jerks. That's fine. We'll go the other way. Yeah. So that's what I thought I did, but I might have done it wrong. Like I might have not actually been in the alley like I thought. See, I went from the bar. Wait, who are you? You're a no-name also. Okay. I went from the bar, right? Last round from here. I went into the alley over here. But nobody here or over here just in case, right? But these are all no-name, just carbon copies of the same character. So but I went over here and I never found Brohim. I looked, saw if I could get through there and I could not. And I went over here and there's this duder. I wonder if he's in the sewer. Maybe. But I have not found him. Further into the alley? What, like down this way? Because I can't go any farther. Oh, I thought there was chain. I thought this was all chain link one. I didn't realize it was open. Ah, I didn't know this was open. I didn't notice that before until just now. Okay. Here we go.
Who's there, huh? Old Bill can't see too good these days. Is that you, Betty? I ain't got no booze tonight, so you may as well get the hell out of here.
Heard you can tell me why everybody's getting sick?
Yeah, I might be able to. But I'm awful thirsty tonight, miss. Could you spare $5 for a man who's been down on his luck?
$5? This definitely is 2003. 2025? There's no way $5 buys him anything. Okay. I mean, do I care about $5? I don't think I need to. I mean, I'm saving money, but I don't think I need to worry. I don't care about 2. I don't need to do 2 in this situation. Let's just do this.
Thank you much. I'm going to have to go pick up some hooch. For medicinal purposes, you know.
Your breath smells like medicinal purposes, dude.
Now, I know you ain't going to believe old Bill, because I've been telling my friends and the cops and everyone since it happened. And people just say that it's the hooch talking and nothing more. It was a monster, you see. Monster with his face all twisted and ugly, teeth longer than your finger, and his eyes piss yellow and full of hate. I've never seen eyes like that before. Still giving me bad dreams.
So that sounds like it might be a werewolf. We did have them in the first game a little bit. There was, I think it was when coming back from the Gangrel mission with the gargoyles. I don't remember if it was there or somewhere else, but we did. It was kind of near the Tower of London, I think. We fought a werewolf. There was like a shack, kind of like a bus stop and a shack or something near it. Maybe a phone with it. Maybe it was a phone with. I don't remember. Anyway,
He grabbed me, threw me over his shoulder, took me to the bad place, the dark place. anything. And then he bit me. My neck. Oh, God. It was horrible. Don't remember too much after that. Blacked out and woke up here in my alley. Haven't been feeling too well since then.
So sounds like he's sick too. I mean, not just sick like, you know, pneumonia or something that somebody on the street might have. It sounds like he actually got whatever that thing was giving him. Maybe? I don't know. Sewers. Makes sense.
Came up through the sewers, he did. Just around the corner there. Don't want to go back to the bad place, friend. Don't let the monster come back and take me there.
And he just died? He did say he didn't feel well. So that could be it. That might be the entrance that I need right here. So if this is a boss fight, I don't want to reload way back and have to do the dialogue all again. So let's just do this. Does suck, dude, because Bill was like... do I want... Yeah, I mean, if it's a boss, I want more power, I guess. So... Might not be anything here, but... Oh, this just goes back to the surface? I think it just goes back to the surface, doesn't it? Yeah, okay. Okay, that's fine. Let's go back. Oh, here, let me feed on you. Toreador playing as an FPS. I don't do a ton of FPS in general, so I thought it was a nice change. I did, of course you get that really nice sword in it in the game too, so there's that motivation for it, but I played pretty much definitely a hand-to-hand guy in Redemption. So, let's see. I'm guessing this is also going to be, just goes up above. But let's see. Oh, this goes down. Oh, I don't know if I want to go down yet or not. Let's wait. I mean, you're Brujah in the first game, so there's that too. Well, it's actually two things, right? You're Brujah, which tend to be more physically oriented as well, but also you're you kind of don't exactly belong. You're technically Brujah clan, but you get all these different like tomes of different disciplines and stuff. Like when I finished, I had I think I had a little bit, I don't remember for sure in my playthrough on YouTube or if it was a previous one, but I had a little bit of Tremere ability. I had, okay, then that's probably surface again. Okay. I had, oh, crap. Why do I not remember her name? When you're still in medieval times, the lady that's from the, kind of the, sort of like, monk, friar clan. I don't remember what they are. I don't remember why. I don't know why I can't think of them. But anyway, I had some of her, like the girl companion that was with you. I have some of the disciplines from her clan. And I think I had some gangrel also. Thanks. Oh, that's cool. I don't mind chatting while I play. I tend to get really quiet if it's like a boss fight or something, but otherwise I don't care. Even in horror games, I will talk. Maybe if I use blood buff, I don't know. Let's wait on that. And this is horror, of course. It's like horror theme and ambiance and stuff, but it's not exactly. It's like action horror and even less than that horror, right? It's like horror theme, but not really scary for the most part. There's some parts like the Ocean View Hotel or whatever. That was cool. That was a nice, for sure, nice bit of horror. Probably don't want to try jumping that, so I don't need to sneak right now. Doesn't look like. So I will not be good enough. Let's see what level it tells me, though. 5. So blood buff will do it. And then I'll chew on some rats and replenish my blood. Alright, let me grab some rats here. Hey, buddy. Gross, I know, but I need blood. Hey. Yeah. Yeah, this is, and that's true. That's a good description. This is more action adventure than it is really horror. It's like horror adjacent because of the vampire theme, and there are some horror aspects, like I said, but mostly this is horror adjacent. It's really action adventure would be a better way. Yeah. Huh. Yeah, I'm enjoying the shotgun. I do still have, of course, the pistol, and I've got the Uzi, but I only have 2 rounds for the Uzi. 2 rounds of the Uzi is like basically why even have the weapon. I mean, I'm keeping it obviously so that later on I could potentially, actually, let me see if I can. This, I'm thinking this is going to go to the surface. Oh, no, this does go to another part of the sewers. Okay. And I could still go down also. There is down that other way that goes down lower as well. I don't know if that's, I don't know which one I want, so we'll follow this for now. Oh. I see. I probably don't want to, because I don't see a way back out if I go down here. But that might be something I fight way over at the end there, too. It's hard to say. Let me, so I don't have to wander back through all the tunnels. Let me save here. I'm going to, oh, I loaded. Mother effer, I loaded. I effing loaded. Grr. Piece of crap. Thanks, Silhouette. I know. This is a problem I've had before. For some reason with this game, I'm stupid and I will hit load instead of save because I'm not smart. I don't think I ever had that problem with Redemption either. I don't know what it is about this game. I'm just an idiot, I guess. Okay, so we basically, the other things. So this, E. And then let's feed. F. There we go. The rat can't get through the bars is hilarious. The rat totally would be able to sneak through the bars, and I wouldn't get my blood until I go to the other side. Here, let me get one of you. Here. Yeah, I just am not the brightest, apparently. Okay. So I'm in real life, and I don't know if you can tell on the stream so far or not for sure, but I'm ADHD. Either ADD or ADHD. I don't know which, but I have all the markers of one of like ADD basically. So sometimes I get too focused on one thing, I'm not paying attention to something else. so okay. Save game. Okay. Damn it. Okay. Because the other thing is, if I drop from here, I might take hella damage and just die outright. I don't know. I don't remember if you get falling damage in this game or not. Well, that's disconcerting. That dude hanging from the wall over there? That's not great. I'm obviously going to go over to that guy. I'm just making sure there's nothing over here. Could be a combination of minion assistance to a boss if there's a boss fight coming. Could be some items that I otherwise might miss. I don't know, so just figured I'd check this out. The far side looks like it has nothing. I mean, there's the tunnel, and you could drop from the tunnel, just like I did that other one, but yeah, there's nothing in there. That's just either potentially another way to drop in, if you can even get to that from the other side, or just rubble to block the way, whichever. Yeah. Somebody being held up like there's some kind of sacrifice or some ritual, never a good thing to walk into. There's just some random grate, I think, right? With everything below also sunk, yeah. Not that this sneaking is going to help me if there's pretty much nothing, but then there's a cutscene and then you have a battle. Obviously, the sneaking does nothing for me if that happens, then. I feel like we're probably going to have a boss battle.
Way down here, did you? Following the smell of entrails and rotting flesh. For a free meal, little bloodsucker. There's meat galore in my kingdom. Brother Canker, they call me. High Lord in the diseased halls of the dead. Look around you. The blood, the bloated bodies, the maggot-ridden mortal shells. These are the signs, the coming of a new age.
Is this another Zemitzi? He doesn't look nearly as mutated as Zemitzi tend to be. Even like the Schlockton stuff are worse looking than him, I think. But he might be a Zemitzi. It's hard to tell. Oh, I see. You've lost your damn marbles. Let's do this.
You're the weak, sick, hopeless. I bring them a new purpose. They are the vessels of darkness, carrying the diseased truth in their veins.
Ew. It was like he started drooling and then sucked it back in. It's meat galore in my kingdom. Yeah, that's why I was thinking maybe Zemitzi, because Zemitzi do the flesh sculpting, right? It's crap. Give themselves this like he says he's blood canker, but Lord Canker or whatever. But he's got like these like looks like pustules and sores and stuff on his head. But it also looks like he might have sculpted his flesh somewhat. I don't know. No, I'm not thinking he is then. But he's not a Nosferatu either. He's not hella deformed, just, you know, somewhat deformed. Like, he doesn't look as bad as the guy we talked to before going over to the Sabbat warehouse. I don't remember his name. Anyway.
The Brotherhood of the Ninth Circle. The darkest dawn is almost upon us. Join us in these last nights, spreading our disease upon the earth, sharing this unholy communion with our human herd. The doors have been opened, the seals broken, and the final steps into the abyss, the terrible mysteries of the Ninth Circle. Join the disciples who have gathered here, floating in their own putrescence. I will show you the mysteries of our brotherhood as I feed on your flesh.
Oh, we're doing that? Okay. I thought I had this, but apparently this is disabled now? Ah. Okay, so what I really need to do, probably not use the shoddy with him. I need to keep at a distance. And I don't need to be sneaking, so I can turn this off. Okay. Is it? Seemed like I kept getting too close, though. Like I wouldn't be able to, well, maybe I need to do celerity. No, celerity is speed of attack, though, right? Not... Presence might lower his... Isn't that what Presence does? Presence lowers his... mortal fear into the hearts of opponents. Reduces their effectiveness in combat. That... Maybe I want Presence. Celerity is just... Oh, level 2 speed enhancement. Yeah, but I feel like that's more strike speed. At least it's just a zealot vampire, not a zealot werewolf. Yeah. That's a normal werewolf is bad enough. Yeah, I don't want that. Okay, so yeah, so presence I think is what I want. Because even if I increase the speed here, oh, I move with level 3 speed though, so I might want celerity as well as presence. Upping this costs 5 though, so I don't have enough experience anyway. Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna do presence. Oh, how long does it last? I forgot to look. Presence is... Doesn't say, so it's probably like 15 seconds or 10 seconds, something like that.
Smell of entrails and rotting flesh. Looking for a free meal, little bloodsucker. There's meat galore in my kingdom. Brother Canker, they call me. High Lord in the diseased halls of the dead.
Thanks. I hope you appreciate. I'm glad you appreciate. You enjoy it. I hope you stick around.
Mortal shells. These are the signs. The coming of a new age.
I mean, do I need to go through all the other stuff again? I guess. We'll just do it again.
Sick. The blood. The doors have been. Come. Joy.
What the... Again, with this, not going to what I had. Ow. 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 There we go. Whew, he almost killed me. Masquerade Redemption. Alright. You are right. It did a good. You are right. It did a lot of damage to him, more than I was expecting it to do. I wasn't looking at his health bar the first time when I died, so I didn't realize. Yeah, it was close. Backing away, but I did finally make it, fortunately. Jeez. Oh! That's a security guard, isn't it? Or do they just reuse the character model? That security guard got jacked up. Damn, bro. Thanks. Thanks, guys. Appreciate the support. Do I do anything else? These? Maybe. And then do I redo this the other way? Oh, that opens that, so I can go out. I see. I see, I see. That opens that. How... What did these do? These don't seem to have done anything. Did I undo and they were gonna... Now they're gonna fill with water or something? I hear like a door. Oh, I wonder if I... Okay, because I did them first, I turned them the other way. Let me turn them the other way again, just like I did it first. That probably opens the door. I heard a door sound I wasn't noticing before. That sucks we can't get him down, though. Yeah, okay. Let me switch to this. I have far more ammo with my handgun now. Whoop. Oh, I see. Are we diving and going this way? Oh, okay. That really didn't get us anything. We just basically went the same play. The same place. Okay, let me see. We can figure out. Okay, we can jump here. I didn't know if we'd be able to jump up that or not. Okay. See if he's still at Sebastian's. Yeah. Yeah. He was pretty rough. I mean, for, you know. So I think that was my first boss fight. Because I did the Ocean View Hotel or whatever. It's not a boss fight in there, just a whole bunch of stuff you gotta avoid to not die. And there's the Sabat warehouse. There wasn't really a boss there. And although we talked to that Arnold Schwarzenegger wannabe guy there, at Grout's there wasn't a boss. You just were trying not to die in the fire. And then the last place was on the Elizabeth Dane, and that was just stealth mission. There was no boss there either. So this is the first boss fight, I think, for the game that I've had. No other rats in here that I missed. No, okay. It's so good, isn't it? Yeah. It's really good. They did a really great job making it actually horrific, even though... okay, if I final death here and have to redo Brother Kanker, that would suck. I'm going to save just in case. I think I should be able to make this jump, probably, but just in case. There we go. Yeah. Yeah. The Sabat warehouse well, they weren't all that tough. I mean, they were more just I mean, because they weren't, as far as I know, they weren't actually Sabat vampires. They were just human thugs that were working for the Sabat, I think. That's the impression I got anyway. But even if they were vampires, they weren't that hard. I mean, I basically just shot them and shot them and shot them some more until they died. And then on the way out, I just ran, like tried to run as far as I could, get the hell out of there before everything exploded. So, okay, why am I... We went in through there, didn't we? We actually, I don't know. It doesn't matter, I guess. If I can get out through here, this is fine. But this might be, no, this is up. Okay. Okay, let me change back to this so I'm not using a weapon while I'm with it out in public. Clan Bruges. Okay. Let's report back at the... wherever it's called. Last call. Last resort. This is my last resort. Suffocation. No breathing. Don't... Anyway. Oh, sometimes I get way turned around and sometimes I get lucky, so we'll just call it luck, I guess. Wait, who gave me the mission? I don't remember. Damsel, it was Damsel, okay. So let's go talk to you. Hey, lady. I did the stuff.
Right on. Except we just did a second one over near the convention center. They're part of some doomsday cult, apparently. No telling how many there are, but it's open season on all these sick sons of bitches.
I'd be all cocky with number 2. Now you're talking. we're Toreador. We're not cocky as far as that kind of stuff goes, so no. Yeah. Well, it's talking about basically being hopeless, not really, you basically feel like nobody cares about anything you do, about whether you're okay or not, and you're not okay, and you're sinking deeper and deeper into depression and potentially self-unaliving thoughts. So that's kind of the point of that song. It's much heavier and faster than you'd think for a song about that type of thing, but it's because when you're in that situation, sometimes one of the emotions you get ends up being just rage that nobody seems to understand. And that's, I think, what they're trying to bring across. A really great version of the song, Falling in Reverse did a remake of that. Check that out if you haven't. That's more of the pleading type of feel. Whereas the one by Papa Roach was more like rage oriented. Okay. I don't think I have anything else for anybody inside right now. We saw Nines before going into Grout's place, but he didn't really give us a quest or anything. And we don't have anything we show up here. So there's this. Speak to the ghoul Paul at Skyline Apartments. Yeah, so now I need to go back to... Where's my... Didn't see a map over there. All these knives just hanging around. Here we go. All right. He's in Venture Tower, right? I think that's where he is. So down at the end and right before the end of the before the street bends at the end of the left, go take the right instead, and then play a little bit longer. I'll probably go another half an hour, and then I gotta go to sleep. This will have made it basically 3.5 hours on the stream tonight, and it's getting late night for me, so probably not tons more, but we'll go another, so not another half an hour, maybe like another 45 minutes, so like half past the hour, something like that. Okay, where the hell, how did I, oh, right here. I was like, I passed it. I did pass it, didn't I? It should be right here. Yeah, I was looking at the right side, not the left side of the stream. My bad. Oh yeah, he's still here.
Evening there. Something burning? Ooh, smells like someone burnt the burgers. Sure, I'll open her up for you.
Thanks, bro.
Jeez, I could go for one of them double-spaced burgers with the onions and the cheese and bacon.
Not that LaCroix or LaCroix they say in this game because it's America, but Not that Lacroix would care probably if the security guard died, but it would probably be potentially, if that was the same guy that was hanged up, was also the security guard from here, that would probably be disconcerting for him, because then it'd be like somebody was targeting him potentially, but it's not the same guy, so it probably doesn't matter. Yeah, Officer Chunk. Is there a way to get him to do the truffle shuffle in the game, or is that not a thing?
The Primogens still haven't been contacted by Grout. I thought I made it clear that you were not supposed to come back until we had heard from him. Grout's dead. What? Bach! Every time I think he's lost the scent. So, Buck killed Grout to draw me out. Buck is a hunter. They stalk and kill our kind to appease their god. But like many mortals, their so-called faith is nothing but a conduit through which they quench their killing urge. Who else would have killed Grout?
I don't want to point to nines. I haven't decided if I'm on the side of the Sabbat or the, probably not the Sabbat, but I've not decided if I'm on the side of the Camarilla or the, I don't remember what they called them. I don't think they had that name in the last game, so I don't remember what the name of the, but they're like the outcasts or whatever you call them.
Let you finish. With whom do you presume you're speaking? Look at me. Are you sure it was Nines Rodriguez? Because if it was, the consequences... Do you know where this might lead? Do you really have any idea?
Apparently I outed nines no matter what, so, okay. Anarchs. Anarchs, that's what they're called. Only in the Goonies, huh? Okay. I figured I'd check.
It means, under most circumstances, I would call a blood hunt on the murderer immediately. However, the anarchs of this city may interpret such an action to be a declaration of war. I do not want a war with them. This decision will take some time. I need to confer with the Primogen on this. In the meantime, I've come to a decision on the Ankaran sarcophagus, and I believe that for the safety of the inhabitants of this city, we need to place the sarcophagus under Camarilla protection until its contents can be confirmed. You're becoming quite indispensable to me. So, out of all my available personnel, I'm going to entrust the retrieval of the sarcophagus to you.
Of course you are.
It was quietly delivered to the Museum of Natural History a few hours ago.
Yeah, blood on the side of the sarcophagus was not a warning or something. On the outside of the sarcophagus was not a warning. So let's just go send the new kid to go take... I'm gonna get my ass killed is what's gonna happen. I mean, it's not like I haven't already multiple times in the game, but I'm just saying.
Let me finish. The manifest from the Dane shows there was a small box from the same dig on board, but it was listed as missing. Keep an eye open for it. It may have been overlooked. It's crucial we get the sarcophagus in our possession within the next few hours.
Few hours? Give me a time limit without telling me you're giving me a time limit.
Yeah, I'm feeling charitable.
Yeah, sweet.
Here are the keys to the front door of the museum. The sarcophagus should be in an examination room of some sort. There's a small security staff on site, but I don't want a massacre. Mortals are just as easy to deceive as they are to kill.
Let me go talk actually to Nines. See what he has to say about this. If he's even at the bar. I should have talked to him before even coming out of the bar, but I didn't think about it. Okay, so we want, it was on my left, so we want back this way. Yep. Hollowbrook Hotel. It's not another one with a lingering curse and ghosts hanging around, is it? L'Opera. When I'm with my friends, I love to go to l'Opera. Why? Nines would never. Both Nines and Lacroix only want what's best for all. Like every leader selected by themselves. Yeah. Seriously. Yeah. All right, Nines. Let's see if you have anything to say about this. If he's even here. No. He is not currently, unless he's in one of these. Probably not. I don't want to see him peeing if he is, but, you know. Okay. He's not there. Okay.
Listen, you did what you had to do. Just a messenger, right? I hear Nine's got word. I'd wait till he's gonna be laying low for a while. Yeah, sure, but there's packs of youngsters out there who love to make a name by bringing in the head of Nine Rodriguez. You just eager to please, ain't you? I could give a goddamn kid, but I'm sure the boys here would appreciate if you kept the business as usual. You hear me?
Fuck, you got a lot of nerve showing up here, man. You think you're nice. See, you're goddamn primitive. I'm willing to believe you are Patsy in all this, but I'll be watching you, kid.
Asking where Nines went is not sus at all. I don't know. If I ask, I'll ask.
Don't expect to see it till this bullshit is resolved.
All right. And then what is damsel? Did she say anything about it or? Nope. Don't care. She doesn't care. She give a rat's ass what happens to Nines. Not that I'm surprised. She doesn't seem like somebody who really cares. Generally. I didn't mean to finger Nines. I didn't have an option to not finger him. I wish I would have known. I would have gone to the Anarchs first. Talked to Nines and asked him why he was there. But I guess that bridge is, or that bridge? The bridges don't sail. That ship has sailed. It was like, one part of my brain was saying we crossed that bridge already, and the other was saying that ship has sailed, and it came out as a nonsense phrase. Of course it did. I promise I'm not Malkavian. Alright, let me see. So, sarcophagus from the museum and bringing it to him for safekeeping. Of course he would. Don't know about this Asian vampire. I'll have to do some more looking around, see if I can figure something out. Don't know what to do about Lily either. Grew claws and ripped the victim apart while saying something about revenge. This could be a werewolf, but it could be a vampire too. Like this was Gangrel or something, for instance. Shredded body of Milton in an abandoned warehouse. Yeah, Lucky Star Motel. I don't know where that is. All right. Because I don't think I saw it here in downtown LA, and it wasn't in Santa Monica. So we probably either need to go to Chinatown or to whatever the last one is, Hollywood. and see, but yeah, because there is the Skyline Apartments was the ghoul guy, right? For the continuing the whole like the whole stuff with Canker, with Lord Canker. Well, not Lord Canker anymore, but with that group. Winter Tower, Club Confession, parking entrance. Oh. Okay. Yeah, because I was going to say it didn't give me... Even choosing the option that did not initially finger 9s, the very next option was fingering 9s. So it's like, okay. Okay. So I probably want to... I'm going to go back to Santa Monica and do some of the stuff there. Where's... Taxi's around the corner, right? Well, I mean, I say do some stuff down around Santa Monica, but it doesn't necessarily mean I'm going to do stuff other than go there and then fail to find any information or something. It's very possible. Oh, Skyline Apartments is here. Yeah, but that's continuing the...
Where to?
The... whatever, Blood Feast group of psychos. Grout's Mansion was here. So downtown, museum, Santa Monica. Let's see. I don't know how I'm going to identify an Asian vampire.
Hey, honey, looking for a date?
Oh. No, okay, that's just a streetwalker, not actually... None of you? Yeah, no. Not you. Not you. I don't think there's anything else I can get down at the pier right now, right? I talked to all those guys before. Well, let's see. Was that only when we went to the Elizabeth Dane? I've not talked to him since then, I don't think. But I'm wondering... I don't think they have any more information about Lily, though. Is the thing. They might, but... The end is here. Yes, it is. That's well spotted. Good job. I don't think this guy's going to have anything more. But since she had some stuff dealing with bail bonds, let's see, just in case. And then we'll head over to the asylum and see if the ghoul... I don't remember his name, but the ghoul is in there. It's possible the Asian vampire's in there too. I looked last time, but whatever.
Need something specific, like, or just here to shoot the breeze?
Oh, well,
Hey there.
hang on. Let's
Sure,
see.
what is it?
A few places in town. No, okay. So nothing new. All right, let's... I actually don't want to forget to reload, to stock up again on my shotgun ammo. So let me do that as well. Where are you? Pawn shop's the other side, right? I think. Don't remember for sure, but I think so.
Thanks
Alright,
for
bro.
coming back. What you need?
All right, bro.
All right, here's what we got today.
561. Okay, so I have currently Really? 15 rounds or 15 slugs. Okay. Well, let's buy more. Okay, now 96. Okay. You're fine at 92. You don't have any of that. Okay, this, where is it? This is trivial for me. Not this one. This one is trivial. Got a bunch of morphine. What is it? Oh, it's the diary from the ocean view. I'm going to keep that. I think it's kind of cool to have it. All right. What was I? Research is what I want to up. That's intel. Is that wits? Which one is? Yeah, intelligence. Here we go. Costs 8. That'll be intimidate and research as well. And intimidate is useful at times. I'm doing more persuasion and seduction though. But if I go directly into investigation or not, is it scholarship? Scholarship. Costs 6. Or 8. You see, this affects my persuasion as well. That's kind of what I want to do anyway. Yeah, let's do that. Okay. And then I've got these. Not this. This. Melee ability of at least 2. Oh. No means no. Woman's Guide to Self-Defense. Brawling. Now do I have enough? I don't. Oh, because my brawling went up, not my melee. Okay, what's melee of 2? Oh, I see. Okay. Don't really focus on hand to hand, but I guess if I get in a boss fight and I run out of ammo or something, that would be useful. I'll hold on to it and we'll up melee next time. Remind me. So if I have 1, so it's going to cost 3. 3 and 3 twice. Yeah, it doesn't go up until the level 3, I guess. So 6 total points, and I've got 2. So 4 more, and I can do it. Okay, that's fine. Okay. Can't go in here, right? Oh, no. We went here, and it was empty. That's led us to the prosthetics guy. That was empty before. I'm pretty sure that's empty now, so I don't think that's going to be helpful. Medical clinic, don't really have anything there I want to do right now. I mean, I can always, at some point, sneak around and see if I can kive some stuff, but I don't think I want to do that right now. Said, oh, that was in the Skyline Apartments or something, wasn't it? Yeah, that was from downtown. Yeah, Santa Monica. Lucky Star Motel. I don't know where that is, though. Like I said, I have no idea. That's it's not here for sure. It's not here. I don't know. But let's do what I was gonna before, which is let's go to Asylum. I don't know. Whoops. I guess we're not gonna get through that way, are we? I don't know, or I don't expect to find anything inside, like find the Asian vampire inside or whatever, but it's a place to start, and we kind of look around there, I think, maybe. What up, bro? If I needed blood, you would be getting sucked, but you're lucky. It's your lucky day. See anyone around here? case they have them. Somebody that's going to leap down from a rooftop or something, I mean. I don't see anything. I see bats flying around, but I don't see any. Okay, let's. Like I said, I don't think there's going to be anything inside, but let's go inside and see. You are rando. So here's him. What is his name? Knox. So that's Knox. This is Rando McRanderson. I don't know who this is.
Hi.
Can I smell your hair? Gross. So creepy. Nah. Okay, immediately release her. So they didn't really have an option. I was not actually trying to suck blood. I was seeing where the conversation went. Apparently, it all went to, I'm going to start sucking on you now. Yeah, I'm not going to start dancing myself. Half the time I can't see my actual character dancing anyway. So it's like, okay, what's the point? She's not, anyway. Never mind. I won't say anything. Not going up the elevator. Yeah, I'm not. It's not like a hidden door or anything around here. I mean, the Asian vampire isn't necessarily in the club. In fact, there's a good chance it's not, right? But I don't know where to look for that to try to find it for Knox. So we'll see. We'll see. We'll see. Okay, so not the Asian vampire. Let's see what else. Don't know where Lucky Star Hotel is. Don't know what to do about because there's not a photo and a key. Hang on. What do we have? I wonder where that is. Place with columns out front and the pyramidic stair steps. But Nosferatu doesn't necessarily mean Asian vampire. It could be or could not be. It depends. Not really sure. This is Lily, though. So... Nobody down at the beach has any idea, huh? And then I also had bail bond. Kilpatrick bail bonds. I wasn't able to show this to Schmeckel that's in the local bail bond place. I don't remember seeing one in LA, right? Was there a bail bond place in downtown? I don't think so. Rolf Toten. I'm not sure. Rolf Toten, huh? Hang on. Let's check LA again. Let's see. I don't think there's a bail place here, but let's see just in case. Kilpatrick has a computer with records. Oh, right. I guess since he and I are buds now, I might be able to just use it, huh? I forgot about that. You're right. He does have. I forgot about that. Yep, he does have a computer a desk with a computer on it. That's a good point. That is a very good point. Okay, so asylum. So let me head over here and go to the other side again. Here I was thinking I would have to do it through a conversation with somebody. Makes sense, I guess. You just look it up, huh? He is down this way. Maybe, no, he's not. It's the other side, isn't it? I don't know why. There's certain, the asylum I can always find, of course, and stuff. And things like the blood bank I find all the time. For some reason, though, I don't ever remember. Yeah, see, I need hacking of probably pretty high level, I'm guessing, for that. Here we go. All right. Let's see.
Did you miss me?
No.
By the way the board's lit up,
No.
so you
You're
can-
super annoying and I don't want to talk to you anymore, okay? Can you go away now, please?
So many callers, so little time. If you don't get
I
through
can't
tonight,
use the
you'll have to
computer,
break
though.
apart. I'm here each and every AM.
Wait, is this Kilpatrick or is this is Kilpatrick, right? Oh, this computer. Here we go. Gosh.
What's your name, Night Owl?
Okay, hang on. One sec. Let me see what it says. Oh, not that.
Greg.
Inventory. It had Rolf Toten.
Up late, aren't we?
Okay.
Deb, I work a night shift here at the power plant, pretty much alone. The only thing that gets me through this shift is your pretty little voice.
Thank you, Greg.
Why, I imagine if you was...
Bond written 8/22/03. Immigration case blah 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 blah. $15,000. Collateral car red lightning bird 77 California plate blah blah blah. Go back to Germania, pal. We don't take the euro in these parts. Nowadays, you'd think that is some kind of like anti-Trump thing, but back then, I guess maybe it was just a generic one. It was George W. Bush, still a Republican, but I don't know that people really were.
Yes, I
Anyway, it doesn't matter.
by the title of the
Okay.
Do you ever worry, Deb, that the world is going to end?
I haven't felt that way since Brad Pitt got married.
Do you have any idea how insignificant you are?
Okay, so now it says a Lightning Bird 77. All right. '77 Lightning Bird. I don't know. There are almost any cars around here. Probably gonna have to go downtown at least, if not somewhere else beyond. Let's see the other side really fast. I'm pretty sure it's gonna be downtown or, well, could be in the garage though, on the way to the like between the streets and or going to the beach. There might be something in there. Oh yeah, the one solo car besides the cab. Okay, yeah, let's go to parking and see. 77 Lightning Bird. That's not gonna be. That's like a Volkswagen bus or whatever. Oh, this might be. There we go. A diary. This seems to be a woman's diary. 4302. I met a guy today at Asylum. He's so beautiful. Oh my gosh. His name is Rolf and he's from Germany. European men are just so classy compared to boring California boys. He asked to see me tomorrow night. I wonder if he's rich. He looks rich. I'm going to go shopping tomorrow and pick up something that won't make me look like a big, fat pig. Can't wait to see him. Then, like 3 weeks later, close to a month, but not quite, about 3 weeks later, 5/22/2102. I think it's getting serious with Rolf. He told me he wanted to give me something very special next week. And if it's what I think it is, it's about damn time. I thought Europeans were supposed to be less uptight about this sort of thing. 2 weeks later, 6602. I woke up at 8 p.m. today. That would be strange in itself, except I don't remember going to sleep last night. In fact, I don't remember anything since last Saturday night when Rolf was over. 6/10/02. I woke up late again. I haven't eaten anything in 4 days. I don't know what's wrong with me. The next day, Rolf came over last night. He said the reason I hadn't eaten anything was because I needed blood. He said it was all I could eat now, that I wouldn't feel hungry anymore if I drank some. He had a bag of it from the local blood bank. I tried to refuse, but I couldn't. What's happening to me? Just, can you imagine being on your own and not knowing what's going on, and you just have this thirst that you can't control? Crap, dude. Okay, so this is now 6 weeks later. 7/26/02. Rolf said he's going to have to leave soon. He said people are trying to force him out of the country. He didn't say anything about taking me with him. 8/22/02. I had to bail Rolf out of jail today. He was arrested because his visa expired. He looked frightened. I'm afraid he's going to leave. 12/7/02. So we're now December 7th. So 4 months later, 3 months and 3 weeks later. I haven't seen or heard from Rolf since the night I bailed him out. I don't know what to do. I thought he cared about me. Why did he do this to me? And then 4.5 months later, 4/15/03. I talked with this guy I met in the Surfside until 5 this morning. When I told him I had to go, I felt like Cinderella. He seemed like a prince. Next day, I met that guy from the Surfside again. He has no idea what I am. A week later, I brought E, the guy from the Surfside, back to my apartment last night. He said he's going back to Australia in a few days, now that the tournament's coming to an end. I don't want him to leave. I've never felt this way about someone before. Not even Rolf. The next day, E kissed me last night, and I couldn't stop myself from biting into his neck. But I drank too much, and I gave him my blood to save him. When I explained it all to him, he said he never wanted to see me again. What have I done? And then 2 weeks later, 5/8/03. I haven't been able to feed since that night with E. I'm afraid of what will happen. I remember Rolf brought blood from the blood bank. Maybe if I can sneak in, I can grab a few bags and get out before anyone catches me. Yeah. That Rolf guy is a... yeah. What a scumbag, dude. Okay, so... I could ask at the blood bank if somebody went there. She doesn't say the apartments or anything where she was, right? She said he came to her place. But I don't think she says the name. Yeah, I don't see a name. So I guess we could try at the blood bank and see. Let's see what the update says. Last entry mentions a planners to break the local blood bank. Yeah. Oh, is it raining? Nice sound effect. Making the rain go. Nice. I like it. Bro, that's good. I mean, making it sound especially loud. Well, it's a little bit of a fail because the sound design didn't change at all coming out of there. You'd hear it louder here and then not as loud outside because it's not smacking against a hard flat surface, but that's okay, I guess. I mean, it's not ideal, but whatever. Okay, blood bank's over here. So I guess I'm going to the hospital after all. I'll probably just, after we talk to the guy at the blood bank, we'll probably just call it. That'll be probably it tonight. Employee of the month. Oh, I see. Okay.
Need a fix?
Maybe not. What? Can I... Really? But, okay, so pick the lock. Pick the lock. I wonder if I need to check camera footage at a computer or something, maybe. And then see if... I thought maybe we could talk to somebody. But I guess she was going to try to sneak, so she might not have talked to the guy who was doing the... That's outside. Whoops. Let's see. I want... Go here. And use the computer... not here. Where was the computer? Was it here? I swear, we used a computer in one of these rooms. I don't remember where it was, though. We could go in this room, his room, Malcolm's room. Dr. Malcolm has a computer. That'll work. Email patients. No. Okay. So I probably want to go to a higher level and sneak in and then look at security footage. It's probably what I want to do, honestly. So, this way. Okay, let's save it here. That's maintenance. There we go. I don't know why it went to the gun. I did not tell it to pull out the gun. I never hit F2, but okay. That's weird. A little bit weird anyway. I mean, there's security cameras there, but it doesn't... I want an actual security room, if I can find one. This is... I mean, it's got a computer, but I don't think this is actually... First of all, I don't know if we can even use this computer. It looks like we can. So maybe, let's see. If I go here, patients, door, cabinet. Okay, let's see S door. Can I hack? I don't have enough. I don't have enough to hack. I need 4. Okay. Let's see. Cost 4. Or computer. That costs even more. 6. Okay. So I can't do that right now. Maybe I need to go on another mission first. Back up a little bit. Not gonna let me back up, huh? You joke. I thought I'd get back up here, but I guess not. You know, I'm just gonna... Nah. Not gonna load. Yeah. Hey, do you mind if I chow on you for a bit? Yes, I actually do. Yeah, my sneaking, he did not notice me. Yeah, so looks like I need maybe a little bit more experience before I can actually use that. So, okay, let's see what else we can do. Well, I'm not going to do it right now because we're gonna call it. But let me see what else we have. Maybe get an idea of what we're gonna do next time. I might do the sarcophagus thing next time. We have these other questions or these other quests. So, M. Strauss, a Tremere regent, invited me to his home in downtown LA. Dark blood our curse, alight this verse. Such power I sense in one so young. Come find me where burns the mystical sun. Mystical sun. I feel like mystical sun might be the main, or maybe possibly even the only clue. Not necessarily, but let's just go through here. Since I'm here already, let's just go through here. Burns the mystical sun.
Where to?
Let's see. This one, right? That's actually what I was thinking of. I was like, there's that one place that has kind of the creepy ambiance, doesn't actually have anything, like any signage. Oh, what is this? Thaumaturgical creatures. Ooh. Thaumaturgy. Are we gonna learn some Tremere stuff? Nothing there, nothing there. Nothing there. There's that. That doesn't go just back up. Well, it might go back outside somewhere else, but that's definitely not the way we came from. Huh. Aha. Okay, let me... What is this? Thaumaturgical creatures. E. Bankins, Regent, Chicago. Gargoyles. During the medieval conflict with its Mitzi, Clan Tremere delved further into secret blood magics and created a race of protectors known as gargoyles. Since their inception, gargoyles have been used as scouts, warriors, and sentries. Gargoyles are monsters, vampires by virtue of the blood and flesh through which they are created. They are no more than the detritus of other clans, given a second chance to serve their Tremere creators. I don't know, that Gangrel we had in Vampire the Masquerade Redemption was with us. That Gangrel was not really detritus. He was actually forced to become a gargoyle against his will, but unfortunately many have wrongly come to view their service as slavery and have fled their masters in search of some delusional utopia. Most escaped gargoyles live in isolation, preferring solitude to even the company of their own kind. Homunculi. For the most menial and mindless tasks, many Tremere create what is called a homunculus. These are mindless creatures which take many forms, winged, many-legged, or otherwise. Homunculi are unfailingly loyal, but their appearance makes them a serious threat to breaking the masquerade. So this is more informational lore. It won't actually help me with stats, but I'll keep it. That's fine. Is it needed for a quest? Okay, that's cool. Whoops. Weapon's not allowed. Well, I wasn't trying to use a weapon. I clicked the left mouse button because of other games where you LMB to open a door. But obviously, there are other games where E, like in this game, E opens and interacts and stuff. I don't know why. Anyway, that was silly.
Greetings, neonate. Might I assume you received my invitation? I have been looking forward to meeting you for quite some time.
Yeah, I got it. I'm assuming you are.
Strauss. Maximilian Strauss. I am the regent of this chantry. Welcome. A chantry is a local gathering place for those of the Tremere clan. I live here, as do apprentices from time to time.
But I thought, were the Tremere not wiped out in the, whatever it was called, the big cataclysmic war among the vampire clans, where they eventually formed the Camarilla and the Sabbat as groups of clans together? I thought the Tremere were destroyed in that. Were they not? Maybe not. I thought and again, I don't remember the old clan's name, but I thought the clan that was like the clerical, kind of like the monks and stuff, that clan and the Tremere, I thought both of those were destroyed. Were they not? Writer of that book might not have been impartially. Yeah, for sure. I live here as do apprentices from time to time.
A regent is the leader of a chantry, as well as a teacher to young Tremere apprentices who are studying the mysteries of our clan. I'm sorry, neonate. The secrets of the Tremere clan are hidden from all but those who share our blood. You would do best not to look into them any further. Let me give you some advice, young one. Your survival in kindred society will often depend on your ability to find out yourself what is going on around you. Remember that well.
It says they're a dying breed. Because because I do remember some of the lore in the pencil and paper game talks about, like, basically nobody ever sees Tremere anymore. And I thought it at least gave me the impression they were extinct, that they had been completely wiped off the face of the earth. And then, so that was where I was thinking that. And then also in Vampire the Masquerade Redemption, the one before this, you have Tremere were fairly like prevalent and powerful in the medieval period, and then after the long slumber that your character takes and you wake up in the modern times, in the last nights, you find out that nobody has seen any Tremere, and maybe it's just an assumption the characters make, but like some of the characters basically tell you the Tremere were wiped out, so maybe it was just an assumption and not actually fact. It's possible. You are in New York in the last nights, where here you're in LA, so it's possible too that the kindred in New York don't know that there's a small group of Tremere in LA or something. One character says they're a dog breed. Okay.
As for what is going on here in downtown, the word on everyone's lips, kindred or kind, seems to be epidemic. It seems that disease has been spreading at an alarming rate throughout the downtown population. Considering our particular appetites, the local kindred are more than concerned about these developments.
That is whack. Excuse me, I'm a Toreador. We're a little more refined than that. I mean, we are artists after all. We're not gonna be like, yo, bro, what up?
My opinion is that the local anarchs are responsible for these outbreaks. Their precipitous indulgence of certain passions often leads to such things. Ergo, their need for the watchful eye of the Camarilla.
There's only one room for one of us on that soapbox.
I see. Most disappointing, neonate. You seem to show a startling lack of concern when choosing your associates in this new life. I pray that their lawless proclivities do not ultimately affect your own standing among your other peers.
My proclivities are my own business.
What is it you would like to know? The Camarilla. It is merely a kindred sect that exists to protect its members from the outside world. There are specific codes of behavior that we abide by in order to ensure the continuance of our species. It is nothing more and nothing less. Surely. What else would you like to know? The Anarchs feel that they don't need the structure and discipline of the Camarilla. I feel that they pose a threat, both to those loyal to the Camarilla and to themselves. Most are mere children and need our guidance.
I see. So you're full of yourself is what you're saying. Got it. Perfect. Not that I didn't get that vibe from you in the conversation so far. Anyway.
Surely. What else would you like to know?
Obviously, no. He's going to tell me about the Sabbat and the Anarchs as well.
No. There are many independent clans who are not aligned with the Camarilla. And the Sabbat is another sect of various vampire clans whose beliefs are very different than our own. Unsavory sorts, to say the least. I understand you have already run afoul of them. Ah, yes, the infamous Mr. Rodriguez. I understand you owe him your life twice now. Had he not intervened, the prince would have surely had that hound of his separate your head from your shoulders.
Just waiting to make my move. Whatever. Please.
In any case, it's a shame that Rodriguez
So
cannot
ridiculous.
see the wisdom of the Camarilla. He would make a powerful ally. As it is, he is a significant thorn in LaCroix's side, which serves my purposes just the same. LaCroix is a prince, neonate, and a Ventrue on top of that.
Yeah.
Even if he weren't as young and indiscriminate as he's already proven himself to be, But I say too much. Let us just say that he and I have differing ideas on the use of power.
Yeah, Ventrue. Am I really going to get away with one? He's probably like, don't use your power on me, neonate. You insult me.
Well, without saying too much, I think that Sebastian Lacroix lacks the usual discretion necessary to be a prince. I see in him a lust for power that overshadows his responsibility to the Camarilla.
Oh, so the blue option number one actually worked, I think. Maybe. I mean, maybe there's a better where he spills more information if you have that higher. I don't know, but
No, young one. I aspire not to such lowly heights. My only interests are those of my clan and the Camarilla. You will do well in this new life, young one. That I can see already. Surely. What else would you like to know?
and then we'll do 3 because the other he already talked about LaCroix, but or LaCroix, but
LaCroix is a prince, neonate, and a Ventrue on top of that.
oh, right.
Even if he...
Okay. Do it again. Okay. So we already did that. That's fine. Another minute of your time? Is there anything else? We had... Let me
Of
see.
course.
I've reconsidered your offer. Oh, because I said I was looking into it for the Anarchs. I mean, the only reason I'm looking into for the Anarchs is because they told me about it. I'm looking for it in general. I don't really care who gets the credit or whatever for it. I just want to find out about the epidemic, right?
An interesting proposition. If you succeed in finding the cause of this epidemic and putting an end to it, I will compensate you appropriately for your efforts. I will ponder the nature of your payment while you are gone. Believe me, I will treat you fairly, neonate, and your service to the Camarilla won't be forgotten.
I don't work for free. Sure. I
Very well.
don't. Excuse me. Okay. Like I said, I've not decided any allegiance yet, except I'm like 99.9% positive I don't want to have any allegiance to the Sabbat. Not that I could even, because having destroyed their warehouse, they're probably so pissed at me they won't let me anyway. But I wouldn't want to be part of the Sabbat anyway. I don't know if I want to be part of the Camarilla though. I kind of like my independence, but at the same time, it's not like the Anarchs have really been terribly forthcoming with stuff themselves. So I don't have an option to lockpick that. I would need a lock itself in the first place. Or a key, I mean, in the first place. Okay. Almost, I know. Wow. It's actually been 20 minutes later than I wanted to go anyway already. Okay, then. I'm just going to go back to Santa Monica and go to the door outside the blood bank. So that will remind me next time. Now that I have the skill points, I'm going to I want intelligence, right? No. I want wits is the one. Wits and defense, yeah. Because that'll improve my hacking skill, give me 4 so I could break into the computer. And it also helps increase my defense, which again, I have unarmed at 6. That's primarily because I want to be able to feed in the middle of combat if I'm low on blood or something. That's the main reason I have that. I really am not doing hand-to-hand stuff or whatever generally. Sometimes if there's a weak enemy, I might just use hand-to-hand because I don't want to waste ammo. That's really it though. So I'm mainly doing firearms and defense. So range and defense, having those higher is what I'm going for. So this will help with that, and it'll also help me with computers. So we'll do that. 4. Okay. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Auspex, yeah. I've got here. Yeah, I need to advance it. I keep forgetting to do the disciplines directly. Damn, I keep forgetting that. Yep. Yeah, Auspex and presence. I think I increased presence once already. Yeah, because that's 5. So I increased presence once. So presence to make them weaker in combat when they're fighting me, and then Auspex to detect them. Yeah. Celerity is good too if you're doing hand-to-hand. I'm not really, like I said, I'm not really generally doing hand-to-hand, except on weak enemies and then for feeding. So I'm not worried about that so much. I mean, I will get it probably over time, but that's not my focus right now.
Where to?
So, okay, back to Santa Monica. We'll go in front of the blood bank, and then I'm going to save it, and we'll call that the stream for today. Oh, Auspex is great for ranged. Can you explain? I mean, I have an idea of how it could be good, but can you explain what you're thinking in terms of like the really big benefit for it if you do ranged? My thought is you could potentially detect enemies that you might not see at a distance as well, but you might be able to see them there or something with Auspex, but I don't know for sure. Okay, let me save here. So we'll call that today. That's the game. Or that's the stream. Oh, does Auspex buff damage? Really? Because it just says you can detect them in the description. I don't know. I mean, I'm not doubting what you're saying. I don't know. I'm just saying that the description, you would not get from the description when you hover over it in your character sheet, you would not get the idea that it buffed damage. Because it says it helps detect them. Makes me think like if they're stealthy or if maybe there's around the corner or something, you might be able to tell like maybe some aura or something. So there's something there is what it sounds like to me. But again, it might be bad description and it might be, you know, they meant something else by the description. I don't know. It's hard to say. But either way, like I said, I believe you. I mean, I guess it's always possible you can be wrong because you said you're pretty sure. So it's always possible you're wrong. But I believe you're probably right. I'm just saying that's not what I would get from the description they give. So anyway, it is what it is. It's not a big deal. To wits and perception. Oh, that's true. Yeah, and perception. Yep, that's a good call. It's a good call. Yep. No, that is definitely true. I do remember that. That's right. Yep. All right. Well, Darling, Green Sombrero, Siluel, anybody else who's been on either lingering or has commented but I missed. Thanks for joining me. Appreciate the support. I'll talk to you guys next time. Till then, peace.
Poor spider.
This freaking boy. Oh, that's so sad.